Hi, good day everyone. This is Riani Rosales and I am the reporter from Group 5. The topic is all about the essential photography, equipment, gear, and accessories. And these are the following equipments of photography. First is the smartphones or the camera phones. Mostly and widely used that suit best to people's needs because it is quicker and easier to use, as well as it is fast integration with social media. Is the digital camera or the dedicated camera, specifically used by professional photographers in taking fascinating and good quality pictures. Then the lenses takes and redirects the light rays to a fixed point, creating sharp images when taking pictures. Then the post-processing or the photo editing software. Computer programs installed and run in the computer used to edit, enhance and manipulate the pictures taken by the photographer. Then the last is the computer or laptop, where post-processing and photo editing is being done with the aid of the installed software. And then, it's about optional gears and accessories. First is the tripod, used mostly by landscape photographers to stabilize the camera and reduce its shaking when held and used. Then the camera bags, where all the necessary gadgets and accessories are being placed for safekeeping. Next is memory cards, serve as storage device for all the pictures taken by the digital camera. Then the extra batteries, serve as the power source for the camera to cooperate and function. Then the polarizing filter, reduces glare or brightness in water, enhance the sky contrast, and minimize atmosphere, haze, or fog. Then the flash ensures sufficient lighting when taking pictures, especially in the dark areas or sites. Then the last is the cleaning kit, a set of cleaning supplies to clean lenses and remove that from the sensors and camera case. The next topic is about the essential videography equipment, gear, and accessories. And these are the equipments of videography. First is the video camera, the most indispensable and the center-place equipment in the videography that takes and records videos during shooting or filming. Then, the following are the tripod, used mostly by videographers to hold securely the camera and help keep the footage looking steady and professional. And then the camera light helps fill in ugly and gloomy shadows, especially in a documentary or news style shoot. Then the 3-point lighting kit creates a well-lit scene when planning to do a lot of inside or indoor shooting. Then the shotgun microphone with bowl, a great audio microphone set on the top of the camera that separates the props from the amateurs as it makes sound better and clear. Then the boom microphone with pail. Then the boom microphone with bowl comes in handy when capturing audio from a group interview, crowd scenes, or any situation where there is a need to gather professional audio quickly. Then the shock mount helps in keeping the microphone stable every time the pole is moving around during shooting and filming. The next is the audio cables or the XLR. It connects the camera to the microphone for a professional audio setup. Then the wireless microphone. It provides flexibility for walk or talk interviews with the subjects in a documentary shoot. With no audio, person can hold a boom mic for the audio. Then, the portable digital audio recorder, a handy device that records audio in absence of external microphones. Then the headphones, used to clearly bear the audio while monitoring the sound at all times while shooting. Then the light reflector, a must-have item for documentary filmmaking as it can turn an ugly amateur-looking shot in the gorgeously light scene. Then the lenses, takes or redirects the light rays to fix a point, creating sharp images when taking pictures. Then the memory cards serve as a storage device for all the footages recorded by the digital camera during shooting. Then, the external hard drive serve as a backup storage device if there's a lot of shooting to do and need to offload footages from the memory cards. Then the extra batteries serve as the power source for the camera to cooperate or operate and function when camera turns low battery. Then the video camera bag, where all the necessary gadgets and accessories are being placed for safekeeping. Next is the shoulder mount rig. Locks and holds the camera when carrying in the shoulders. Adds a nice professional touch when filming and during a run and gun shooting situation. Then the video editing software. Computer programs installed and run in the computer used to edit, enhance, and manipulate the pictures taken by the photographer. Then, the last is the computer or laptop, where post-processing and photo editing is being done with the aid of the installed software. And the next topic is about the fundamental elements of photography. The first element is a light. The most fundamental element all photographs need, for it illuminates the scene or subject and creates a certain feeling within the image that emphasizes critical features in a frame. Then the color helps set the mood of an image and touches and evokes the viewer's emotions with its contrasting effects and compositional role in the image. Next is the moment. All about having all the elements in a frame come together to tell a captivating story. Every part of the image interacts with the other, making the viewer think that is special and uncommon. Then, the composition. Putting together relevant objects in the frame that would emphasize the subject of the photo and make them stand out in a particular way. Then the last is the distance to the subject. The photographer's distance with this subject that would determine the focal length needed to shoot and to effects of images feeling and overall impact. And the last topic is all about the fundamental elements of videography. And these are the following elements. First is the location, then the characters, followed by the costumes, then props, action, dialogue, and the last one is the sound effect and music. And that's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Jonalyn Dumaget and my topic for today is all about camera shots, framing, focus, angles, and movement. Camera shot is composed of a sequence of uninterrupted images in the frame from the time the camera rolls until the end. So I'm going to explain the different types of shots. The first one is extreme wide or long shot. As what we see in the example picture, it makes the subject appear smaller against the location, feel distant or unfamiliar, or feel overwhelmed by the location. Second is wide or long shot. As what we see in sample picture, a closer shot viewing the whole body of the subject but not feeling the whole frame gives us better idea of the scene setting and how the character fits into the area. Third is full shot. As what we see in the picture, the subject whole body fill the frame while keeping emphasis on the scenery. Fourth is the medium wide or long shot. Frames the subject from roughly the knees going up, still emphasize on the scenery. Fourth is the cowboy shot. As what we see in the sample picture, frames the subject from roughly the mid-thighs going up, called cowboy because it is used in the Western way when framing cowboy's gun unholstered on his hip. Medium shot is what we can see in the picture, a closer shot that frames the subject from roughly the waist up and through the torso, emphasizing more the subject while still keeping the surroundings visible. Medium close-up shot is frames the subject from roughly the chest going up, typically favors the face, but it still keeps the subject distant. Close-up shot, as what we can see in the picture, it fills the whole camera frame with the subject part, often their face, to reveal emotion and reactions. So extreme close-up shot, the most that the subject can fill a frame, giving its closest look to emphasize a specific feature or attribute. For example, eyes, nose, mouth. Establishing shot, as what you can see in the picture, a shot that clearly shows the location of the action where everything will happen before the actual shooting. So for now, we are going to move forward in camera shot framing. Camera shot framing is the placement and composition of the subject in your shots. Single shot. As what you can see in the sample picture, the shot captures and features one known subject or character in the frame. From the word single shot, so dapat single yun siya. Next is the two shot. As what you can see in the sample picture, the shot captures and features two known subjects or characters in the frame. Next is three shot. The shot captures and features three known subjects or characters in the frame. Next is over the shoulder. In the sample picture, a shot that shows the subject or character from behind the shoulder of another character, common in conversation scenes. Next is over the hip. As we can see in the sample picture, a shot that shows the subject or character from behind the hip of another character. The next one is point of view. As what you can see in the picture, a shot that shows the viewer exactly what the character sees, transporting the audience into that character. So we are now moving forward to camera shot and focus. Camera shot focus is the viewer's point of attention in controlling their vision by changing and shifting points of view in the camera. First is focus pull shot and rack focus shot. As what you can see in the sample picture, the former makes sure that the subject stays within the acceptable focus range while they move to various depths within the frame. The latter is an emphasized focus pull where the acceptable focus range is intentionally shifted from one subject to another. The next one is shallow focus shot. As what you can see in the sample picture, the subject increased focus while the foreground and background scenery are all out of focus, limiting the depth of field to create emphasis.
Good day, everyone. I know most of you know my name, but in respect, I will introduce my name. So, my assigned topic is all about camera shots, framing, focus, angles, and movements. So, the camera shot angles specifies the location where the camera is placed to take a shot. So, we know everyone that there was many different kinds of camera shots. So let's tackle about that. So first is eye level shot. Eye level shot frames the subject at the eye level height in a neutral perspective. So when we say eye level shot, it only focuses of eye level of the character. So second is low angle shot. So low angle shot frames the subject from a low camera height pointing up at the subject. So when we say low angle shot, so ang shot niya is naa sa ubos, then ang camera is point out sa igbaw. So third is high angle shot. So high angle shot frames the subject from a high camera height pointing down at the subject. When we say higher angle shot, so it means placing the camera higher than the subject. So fourth is shoulder level shot. So shoulder level shot frames the subject from roughly shoulder level. So from the word shoulder level shot, so angle that offers a medium close up on one actor. So next is high level shot. High level shot frames the subject from roughly waist high height. So when we say hip level shot, when one subject is seated while the other stands. So next is knee level shot. So knee level shot frames the subject from roughly as low as the subject's. So when we say knee level shot is mag-focus siya sa tiil sa usa ka character. So next is ground level shot. So shot frames the subject on the ground level, capturing what's going on the ground where the subject stands on. So when we say ground level shot, so it is used a lot to figure a character. So next is Dutch angle or tilt shot. So Dutch angle or tilt shot, the camera is slanted to one side, creating a sense of disorientation. This camera shot where the horizon line isn't parallel. So next is bird's eye view shot or overhead shot. So a shot from up above looking down on the subject and the scenery surrounding him, creating a great sense of skill and movement. So bird's eye view shot or overhead shot. So as you can see, makita ninyo sa mga salida or mga scene ang mga shot nila, which is naapil ni siya nga shot, which is kani nga shot is bird's eye view shot and overhead. So next is aerial shots or helicopter shot. So a shot from way up high taken from a helicopter or drone, establishing a large perspective of the scenery. So diba sa mga salida kani nga shot is makita gud ninyo. So for example, na helicopter, then makita ninyo sa ubos ang mga nindot nga palibot, nindot nga mga surroundings nga makita nato. Apel siya na siya sa mga scene, sa mga salida, nga mga nindot, mga high-tech nga mga salida. So next is camera movement. So camera movement modifies the relationship between the subject and the camera frame and changes the audience perspective in terms of space and time for better and remarkable storytelling. So very understandable naman ang all about cameras, no? But lahi-lahi lang og description sa mga shot. So as my past discussion, so makita ninyo ang kalahian og unsay naa ana nga shot or camera shot. So there are different kinds of camera movements. So first is static fixed shot. So static fixed shot is there is no camera movement or the cameras are locked to emphasize the subject's appearance and movement against its environment. So second is dolly shot. The camera is fixed to a pushcart mechanism called a dolly, built to handle heavy cameras with seats attached for the camera's operators. So third is zoom shot. Camera is rarely changing position, but simply changing the focal length of the lens. Can be a zoom out, reduce, or zoom in, enlarge. So fourth is dolly or zoom or vertigo shot. So dolly zoom or vertigo shot, focal length at the camera position are changed all at the same time and varied to create a warping effect. So next is pan shot. So pan shot, the camera moves sideways from either left or right towards the other side, revealing something to the viewer or allowing them to follow an action. So next is tilt shot. The camera moves and then goes down, revealing something to the viewer or allowing them to follow an action. So next is Whip and swish pan shot happens when the camera is moved from side to side, from one shot to another, creating a motion blur. So next is whip switch tilt shot happens when the camera is tilted, move up and down from one shot to another, creating a motion blur. So next is tracking shot. The camera moves together with the subject behind or beside them on a dolly. So next is grab shot. Basically, a dolly shot camera is fixed to a push cart mechanism called a dolly that moves horizontally like a crab. So from last is R shot. The camera moves in an R or circular pattern around the subject to show more of the surroundings. So that's the different kinds of camera movement. Very sabotable ra jud kaayo ang all about camera shot. So lahi-lahi ra jud siya og description. So kung imong basahon, very sabotable ra jud kaayo, or else og naamoy pangutana, just ask me. And that's gonna be all. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. So our topic for today is about types of photography and videography. No, so for my part, I will report all about types of photography. So next is the first types of photography is abstract/conceptual. No, pictures are taken out from the object world with the use of photographic equipment, process, and materials. So here is the example here, no, and sa shoot niya. So next is adventure, no. So pictures are taken outdoor where it capture challenges around the stunning actions or conditions. So like adventure, no, example sa picture is kanang mountain cliff na siya, no, sa mountain. Example is the Osminian Peak, no, sa south. So mo na yung best po. Next is advertising or commercial, no. So capture photos of a certain product, no, or item, no. So example, shampoo, some Palmolive, Aquaclash na ma-attract ang mga viewers. So next is architecture, no, involves picture of buildings, no. Example diri, no, makita na to ang example, no, na ang example sa architecture. And next is astrophotography, no, images of outer space objects like stars, no. So mo ni gigamit nasa gigamit na makita po nato ang mga stars, no. So next is black and white, no, capture scenes without any color, no, either capture it in black or white, no. So black and white is gamit siya sa mga like World War II, 1, no, kato sa ilahan na time. And then next is Van Dior, no, involves romantic, passionate, and intimate images, no. So kanang example nag-date in the beach, no, inana, no, example sa Van Dior, no, naamsay ka ng peak and others, no. Candid, no, candid is the taken or unnoticed without the knowledge by the subject, no. It's like knowledge of the person, no, like you just take a photo as long as you want. And this one is an example, just like a street, no. So example it. Next is cityscape, no. Cityscape show the wide and exclusive area of the metropolis and daytime or nighttime. The example there is just like concert, diba? So next is documentary, no, taking into account and record true to life events, no, just like birthday na to, no, is every year is namin dito yung mga picture, diba? And then next is drone or aerial, no. So images are taken from above with the use of a drone, no. So daghan na kay ni nagamit, no, this generation, no. The photographer use this one to see how beautiful the place is, no. So next is editorial, no, captured images are exclusively used in magazines and newspaper, no. Magbasa-basa ta while we read in newspaper, so consider is our editorial part under, no. So next is events, no, captures people, scenes, or happening in the occasions, no? Or a special event like festa, concert. No example diri is concert, and then now the best example also is sinolog, no? So next is family, no? Takes pictures and portraits depicting love, no? Care and compassionate, no? Sa itong family, no? Every year, no? They have a family picture. Next is fashion. Involves taking photos showing the latest trends, no? Example mga fashion, no? Like the clothes, crop top is one of it, no? Example, no? Fine art, no? So the photography is the artist of the images that have artistic statement and the stronger concept than the traditional photographer. So no, so just have a strong effects. Yeah, this next is fish eye, no? As from the using a super wide angle lens, no? So gamit na no, just like mag-focus around the he or she need to focus the river, but he want to focus also the building, the houses beside the river, no? Next is food, no? Images are concentrated on food or presentation. So food, no? Picture na to mga food, mga angle, diba? The right angle. And then next is forced perspective, no? Just like images are the fun to make and look as it produce forceful, no? Example, atul ka sa kanang Dubai, no? Na sila best na museum. So magpa-picture ka, this just is the best example also, no? In the forced perspective. Next is we have golden hour, no? Breathtaking image taken during the time when the sun is at its lowest point, no? In the sky. So example is the sunset, no? Ang golden hour. And then next is headshot, no? A head or a cheese chest with folded arms. So ani is common na kaayo na makita na nato sa mga magazine or even sa TV, di ba? This is high dynamic range, no? So a digital photography that stitches 3579 images or different exposures, no? So here is the example beside. And then next is indoor and interior, no? Sa hamda mo word indoor, no? Interior, so sud sa balay, no? Kana to picture natong salas, di ba? Next is infrared. Images are captured controlling infrared or ultraviolet light passing to the camera. No, so there is the example like sunset or just kana gani atong kambis na yung kalit ay nahuy na dobra na kaya kinana. Next is kinetic. Images are captured by showing the camera up to the air. So nice, no? Ang example like ito din mo daw ang camera. Next is landscape, no? Di na kayo kuhan sa tuwa ang landscape, no? Capturing images of the natures can be man-made of disturbance in physical areas, no? So landscape, no? Some of this is portrait, diba? So next is we have lifestyle, no? Capture people images in real life situations or scenes, no? Just like modern iyang kuan example of that is the your working area, diba? How you dress up, just like that, no? Example, next is long exposure, no? So capture stationary scenes with a long shutter speed, no? Example, no? Speed while blurring or obstacle moving elements. So just like taking a photo na or ma-blur siya gamay, example, no? So ang macro, no? Capture close up the image of tiny object, no? Example, this is a needle, no? Imo i-zoom sa cam, no? Para mo dako siya tan-awan. Next is Milky Way, no? Milky Way involves taking pictures of the Milky Way from our world with camera that work well in low light condition while taking high resolution images. No, example sa kana images sa sky, no, na lain-lain na colors. So, as an example, next is minimalist, no? Capture image with laser visual elements, including lines, forms, no? Example F is this one who carrying something, no? Example minimalist. Next is multiple exposure, no? Yes, images are layered to show two or more scene. Example, this one is showtime, no? In other side, there is the contestant, and another side is the host, no? And then take a photo, just like one photo, but have the two layered. And then next is newborn, no? From the word newborn, no? All of us have a picture of a newborn. Next is night, no? All captured photography taken during night time. So, especially as Filipino, no, mag-take you the picture like a night time, no? From the word night, no? So, panorama shows an image of a large field of area view either with the use of mobile phone. No, example, sa tapog Cebu, no? Sa Busay. So, take a photo ka sa whole city. And then, next is pet, no? From the word pet, capture pictures of a pet, no? Next is photo manipulation, no? Photo manipulation, taking shots are manipulated and edited with photo editing software. So, edit siya na mas clear siya maayo. Next is photojournalism. Captures image are used for communicating news and newspaper and magazine. So, journalists know what? They take a photo and then have a script sa ubos, no? Portrait, no? Capture people images showing their physical features and expression. So, yan, there is the example. Example that is during our pictorial in graduation. Next is prism. Use a prism shaped glass in capturing images, creating distorted images with the text of the slides, no? So this is the example, guys. So next is we have the real estate, no? Captures photograph of the real estate, no? Just like cars, lands, house, no? Next is scientific, no? Documents of records, new, covered, and breaking scientific experiments. For example, ito ang blood, no? Through microscope, no? We can see the little particles there, no? So this next is seascape, no? From the word seascape, so understanding na kaayo siya, no? Take a photo in the sea, no? So next is sports. Next is still life, no? Photography and intimate or still object, example plant, no? Street images are taken on or form of the street, capturing, no? Like taking picture on the street with you, just like that, like an example. Next is 10 shift, no? Images taken are given emphasized by changing the camera, no? Just like you need to focus in another angle. Next is time lapse, no? We use this one while we do something, no? While we need to get the sunset go down until it's night, no? That is an example. Next is urban exploration or urbex, no? Taking picture of abandoned building or structures for research purposes, no? So use, so war, no? Capture images of arm, no? Example is kana mga World War II. Example is what happened to Marawi, no? So next is wedding, from the word wedding, no? From the take pictures of us, no? Next is wildlife, documents of animals, no? So just like that, like animals, you take wildlife man, no? So napi pets is difference to wildlife.
Made to lure potential clients. So So basta to gadiha katong promoting and advertising, no. So mo rin siya kanang advertise nimo ang usa ka product, di ba? I-advertise nimo, i-promote nimo. So next we have corporate. Video of company, its humble beginning and history, the building, the staff, and personnel. The working environment, among others, usually accompanied with background music and narration. So, mostly, nakanisira sa kanang mga business, sa mga business company, kanang mga dagko nga company. So, muna siya mostly nga, makuha na to, ang kanang makuha to nga video, diba? Nakabantay mo anak sa kanang ng mga dagko nga company kanang nadyo sila kanang murag kanang summary sa kanang kuan silang company ba. So next we have documentary. So documentary, a subject is documented typically for research or study purposes. So dapat tayo makita na sa kanang kuan sa kanang TV. Diba example ana sa kanang eyewitness, sa kanang kuan pod kanang front row, diba? So mo na mga example sa mga documentary videos kanang gikuan gud nila ba kanang mga research gud nila ba, mga research na. So next we have drone. Captures a bird's eye view of the location or subject with the use of drones to pan the location smoothly. So drone, so mo na si ay ako mo na kanang, diba? Sample sa kanang drone gani kanang maglupad. Ako mo na maglupad niya kanang camera magula siya kanang example kanang makita jud ang tibok location ba. Example na dito sa isla sa amo akay kanang nagamit sila og drone para kanang makita jud ang tibok kuan ba, ang kanang tibok jud na area, tibok location sa isla. So mo na ilang gigamit drone sa pag-video ingana. So next we have educational, taken for educational and informative purposes. So napud ni sa kanang educational, napud ni sa napud tayo makita na sa daghan po din sa YouTube, di ba? Mga educational purposes na video. Napoy ka ng mga teacher, di ba? Na mag-vlog sila for educational purpose, di ba? Teacher, kanang mag-classes sila, yan na. So, mo na siya. So, next we have event. Taken during special occasions like parties, sports meet, birthday, wedding, festivals, and others. So, event. So example, kung karon ka na sinulog, di ba? Naidaghan niya kanang mag-video about unsay pangitabo sa event, sa sinulog, di ba? Unsay mga ganap dito, di ba? Naidaghan pa yung ana. So next, we have music. Videotape or recorded performance of a song done by the recorded artist or band for visualization purposes. So naputay kanang mga banda, di ba? Dili na sa mga banda napidagan niya kanang mag-video sila, nga kanang nagkanta, di ba? Kanang mga singers, di ba? Daghan pud tayo makita na sa YouTube. So next we have product demo. Video specifying how a particular product function and operate by demonstrating and documenting it on a video for the client to learn. So, product demo. So, ganing i-demo nimo ang imong product, di ba? Kanang unsay kuan an imong product, di ba? Kanang i-demo jud mo ba nga naay makuha ang mga client kanang naay makuha nga learn ng imong mga client ingana. So, next we have real estate. Shows real estate and properties features and beauty to lure potential clients into buying them. So real estate shows real estate and properties features and beauty to lure potential clients. So mo gani kanang ikuan jud nimo gani ang product gani kanang murag na say term basta kanang para ma-intriga jud ang kuan ba, kanang ma-intriga jud ang client nimo ba ingana. siguro na. Oh. So next we have travel. So usually done by vloggers and travelers to document the physical features of the places being explored as well as the people and its culture. So travel, so napuy daghan, di ba? Daghan yung mga vloggers na kanang maabot sila kain-lain nga lugar para i-vlog nila ang place, di ba? Kanang example ana. So example ana ko saan kinsa to si nakalimot ko kanang muadto siya kain-lain nga daghan siya mga lugar nga naatuan niya ba? Na nang i-vlog niya unsa na siya nga kanang i-vlog niya sa mga culture and ang place, di ba? Unsa yung mga nindot nga kanang tourist spot and mga place nga na. So next we have vlogs, so video logs. Videos of mostly celebrities or influential people's lives or activities for their followers or fanatics to see and watch. So, vlogs, so daghan mga vloggers sa internet, di ba? Like, kanan nila Ivana, ni Zainab, mga, di ba, ni Alex Gonzaga. So, daghan kayo mga influencer nga mga vloggers, di ba? Kanang magbuhat sila mga videos or about their life or about sa kanang or daghan kanang mga video nga kanang naay matanaw ang gani ang mga kanang mga followers nila, di ba? So next we have behind the scene videos of the scenes and events not seen in the actual film to show how the film was done and what are some of the scenes behind the camera. So behind the scene, di ba? Before nga kanang sa kuan pa kanang, di ba? Sa movie, di ba? Naaman siya na mga behind the scene sa movie, di ba? Kanang paano siya nakuha nga panghitabo sa movie, di ba? So nadyo mga behind the scenes sa usa ka mga behind the scenes nga videos. So next we have 360 or virtual reality, immersive style videos that place the users into a virtual world and let them experience the action with the use of smart devices. So siya. So I'm not familiar this. So next we have personal videos that documents individual and private life and interest for personal or public use. So, mga personal videos lang about sa imong kaugalingon, di ba? Saka about sa imong kaugalingon mga interest, kaugalingon mo mga kibuhat, mga plano, wala sa mga personalized nga videos. So, that's all.
Of photography basic camera settings, no? So a picture, no, the pupil of the or the lens, no, sa camera. Next is the shutter speed, no, or we need to adjust the fast of the camera before we take a photo. Next is ISO, a setting in the camera that serve as light sensor controller, no. So ISO, they just control the brightness or the darkness. Next is photography types, no, of the beginners, no. There is a lot. First is use the camera you already have. Work with your composition. 3, learn which settings matter. 4, don't expose brightness, no. So or understanding the ball naman. So here is the tips of video photography for the beginner and the videography tips for